People production.
Vlog on the go, me a vlog on the go. I have some information for you to know. Bless hello and greetings all of my viewers and subscribers, my kings and queen, my lion and my lioness. I hope all is blessed. And as usual, I hope this video finds you all in the best of health. You know me always reiterate, health over wealth. Yes, my people, you don't know. Well, well, look at Jamaica. Big up all of my fellow Jamaicans first and foremost, you know. Whether you're born in Jamaica or not, you have Jamaican descendants, you know, big up on yourself. And look at Jamaica right now, it's so infested with them and violence, people dead, body can't find, you know what I mean? Nothing they can't keep because people don't know where them loved ones are, you know, kids, adults. Because man, kill them and bury them. Them own burial ground where you can't find. You know what I mean? I say John Star. I wish I could turn by the hands of time and change Jamaica, and I wish I could work magic. But anyway, after the break, I'm going to hear what the article I say.
Welcome to Linefoot TV at the right place, and let's don't go nowhere.
Me nah stop preach till me message reach all over the 14 parish. From downtown right back to Spanish, the gun trafficking and killing to get a polish. I wish I could get rid of it like how the acetone get rid of the nail polish. Man a crime agent, me ready to fight crime, me now no patience.
Some of my viewers and subscribers become myself. No, crime agent, you can go and check out that. Please go and check out that song, download it, stream it, put it in a playlist. You know what I mean? The people of Jamaica need to hear that song right now. You know what I mean? Too much violence, man. You know? Yes. Produced by All Life Production, sings by me, you know what I mean? The artist was America, which is me. See? So anyway, I'm going to straight to the article right now. And it says, Klansman Burial site found after 18 months searching. See? An 18-month investigation by law enforcers led to the exhumation of skeletal remains in an open field at Waterloo Lane, Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Tuesday, which was yesterday, and I mean the 23rd of June. See? By noon, excavators had unearthed bones suspected to be from at least 2 bodies, signaling a breakthrough after months of intelligence gathering. So months them try to find the burial ground here, you know, where they might get the loophole upon, you know what I mean, and intelligence. But they couldn't find it over 18-month probe, see? 4 femurs or thigh bones and other skeletal remains were found in one of the crude graves. Acting Deputy Commissioner of Police Fizz Bailey said that the police had been tipped off about the burial site. The police continue to persist using the resources that are available, including our cadaver dogs. And we have found this site, Bailey said. So they use dog and other resources they use to search and do them intelligence, forensic, and I mean, come like the dog help them to find where the burial ground is seen. We were here last year. We came back about 2-3 weeks ago. We came up empty-handed, but the character of our law enforcement officers were demonstrated their level of persistence and commitment. So man said they've been here 2-3 times and couldn't find it, you know. See, and last year, and I came back 2-3 times recently and still couldn't find it until they use them cover their dogs, which is the dog who use them for a smell and everything and find it. See? The police believe that bodies were buried at the location as far back as 4 years ago. 4 years ago? 2016? It could be 15 or 14 too. Who knows? Boy. The acting DCP said that the investigation was still continuing. Sleuths are expected to find the remains of more than 2 persons in a zone dominated by the Klansman gang. One of the 2 largest underworld networks operating in St. Catherine. You know what the Klansman, everybody sing about them and say them are the Klansman and I play with them. See? The bones unearthed on Tuesday had been wrapped in clothing, underpants and shoes were found in previous searches of the area. The gleaner gathered DNA testing will be conducted. So now them find underpants and shoes and you know, shirt and remains in other sections of this burial ground. So they're going to do them DNA testing now to find out who those bodies were, and maybe them parents can, you know, get that information and say, boy, yeah, your family including it, you know. You see me? The search is expected to continue today after being called off about 3 p.m. on Tuesday because of humid conditions. You know, summertime, time I get hot. Since them cancel the search. The operation was a joint effort involving several different units of the police army, after the police and army. Bailey also lauded the anti-gang legislation, crediting it for its decline in a deadly violence between rival groups. When we did an assessment up to the end of April, only 31% of murders were attributed to gangs. 59% were considered to be non-gang. 10% were considered undetermined. So I want to point out that the anti-gang strategy that we have employed for the St. Catherine North and parts of the island is working, he said. So you see, them as 31% of the people that were dead were gang related. 10% were considered undetermined. So they couldn't find out what's the cause of those 10% of death. You see me? And the other rest. Boy, may I tell you, so shocking, man, and distressful, man. Residents of Waterloo express shock as they watch in groups as the security forces carried out their operation. Years me there. So this is from one of the residents, them unknown. They didn't give their identity. You know what I mean? Me not blame them. So this is one of the residents saying, years me there from year 2, and at the first in my life me ever see this happen alone. At the end of the day, if a dead person down there with all I see them take up, it can't be no youth that born in a 1985 or the 86 do it. The near 50-year resident of the community said. So this person lived there for over 50 years and he's saying he never see them thing yet. And I can't no youth in the 80s or, you know, the 60s, 85, 86. And the younger youth, they were here, Politics Watch, big up Politics Watch, tell us, say, yo, the 87s and them youth, the 90s youth, them new generation now, them terrible and killer. New style about this, new style of killing, program around. You see me, you just get disappear, your family can't find you, sort around right now. So another resident stated, who was on, and she said was fearful of attacks. Everybody afraid. Nobody no want to talk. But I don't really talk on behalf of my pitney them. Cause if folk can't hear, my mother always said them will feel, the woman says. So she said, boy, she don't really want to talk, you know. Cause she fearful of fair life and her pitney them. The residents requested anonymity because of security fears. I don't blame them. They didn't want to give their identity because who knows? Tomorrow them gonna disappear too. You see me? Tuesday exhumations follows one last month. 5 bodies were unearthed during that operation in St. Andrew. 5, you know. So you can imagine how much more they did from 2016, 4 years. The remains were found buried on a plot of land located off Washington Boulevard in the vicinity of Sandy Gully. You see me? Well, my people, may I tell you, Mr. All of us about that, it's wicked, you know. Imagine your family missing and you can't find them. And why, may I tell you, it's like gang related. They must say it's gang related. You know what I mean? Or it can also be extortion. People have been extorted and because they miss a payment or you know, come with a payment this month. You know what I mean? Them kill them. You see what going on in a shatter with Spragga Ben say, yo, you missed the payment last month and now another month you come tell me foolishness. Max, done him. See? So I don't think that going on in real life, my people. And I say, boy, local Jamaica star. My viewers and subscribers, my fellow Jamaicans, I beg you to be careful out there and don't mix up. If the kids them mix up in a violence, leave them alone. Just put on them burial money. Because if we can't hear, we'll feel. I remember can't catch quack or catch them shot. If the youth them mix up and when them enemy can't catch them turn up on the family them, which I don't agree with still, but everybody have their own judgment to face, everybody have their own mind to think. You know what I mean? I know me always just say think before you act. My viewers and subscribers are wicked out there. I tell them to be careful out there. keep an eye on the kids, you know what I mean, your daughter, your son, if they have to go to school, if you can pick them up, you pick them up. You see me, I tell them to be careful and not take no lift from the strangers. And boy, I tell you, Spanish Town, stop the crime. If I could work magic, crime would have vanished. Eternal Francis that left me astonished. From downtown right back to Spanish, the gun trafficking and killing fi get abolished. Yeah man, stop the crime. Please, me I beg you. My viewers and subscribers, let me know what I have to say or think in the comment section. Please, look at Jamaica, stop the crime. Yeah man, a lion foot. I'm out.
Lion foot? Yeah. We're done known for subscribe.